Good morning and welcome to a very inspiring keynote. We are pleased to welcome the Maison Grand Seiko and the CEO, Mr. Akio Naito.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to be here today to talk about Grand Seiko and to share a very remarkable new creation with you. Before I do that, I'd like to talk about something that's important to us all, something that is essential to our lives and to our business. That is time. Time is ephemeral, and time is precious. Once a moment passes, it is gone forever. And as we grow older, we realize that time is our greatest luxury. Yet, we often forget to appreciate this luxury. In Japan, we have an old saying, ichigo ichie, which means something like one encounter, one opportunity. It reminds us that every meeting, every experience is special in some way. It can never happen in exactly the same way again. In Japan, time is not just a resource. It is a gift of nature. Since ancient times, Japanese culture has valued the relationship between time and nature. We believe in living in harmony with the natural world, and that means understanding and appreciating this remarkable gift called time. I'm sure you have heard about our ancient custom of cherry blossom viewing, or hanami in Japanese. Many foreign visitors I talk to seem to misunderstand this tradition. And even some young Japanese are not aware of its profound meaning. They say, yeah, the cherry blossoms are beautiful, but they fall so soon. If you're gonna celebrate flowers, why not choose something that lasts a little longer? The answer, of course, is that hanami means much more than just enjoying pretty flowers. The cherry blossoms have a special meaning for us. Of course, we know that they live short, beautiful lives, and then they disappear. We appreciate them not in spite of their short lives, but because of their fleeting beauty. The cherry blossoms are our own version of carpe diem, seize the day. They remind us that our own lives are short, and so we should try to make them as memorable as possible. The advent of cherry blossoms also indicates an end to a month of cold winter and the beginning of spring. So the blossoms also represent the changing of the seasons and the new beginning for all things. In other words, hanami is not only about looking at flowers. It's about understanding and appreciating the flow of time. In the same way, the seasons return each year in a familiar rhythm, yet they are never exactly the same. This year's cherry blossoms are unique, different from last year, and unlike next year. Appreciating this fleeting uniqueness is the essence of Ichigo Ichie. The blossoms' brief yet beautiful lives provide a reminder that we should cherish the beauty of each moment and appreciate whatever opportunities arise in those moments. Ichigo Ichie. This tradition may help to explain why we at Grand Seiko see each passing moment as a gift of time, a part of nature, and why we strive to capture these precious moments through our craft. This year, Grand Seiko is proud to introduce a new creation that beautifully represents this Japanese appreciation of time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce to you a remarkable new creation, the Spring Drive UFA. To the east of the Shinshu Watch Studio, where all Grand Seiko Spring Drive watches are made, lies the Kirigamine Highlands, where snow-covered trees blanket the landscape during the harsh winter months. The intricately handcrafted, textured dials capture the majesty of these icy forests. It is beautifully accented by a hand-tempered blue seconds hand that glides silently across the dial. Beautiful though it is, what makes this watch truly remarkable is its precision. The UFA, or ultra-fine accuracy, boasts a level of performance that is defined not in seconds per day, or week, or even per month, but in seconds per year. Yes, that's right. The automatic UFA movement has an astounding accuracy of plus or minus 20 seconds over an entire year. And this makes the Spring Drive UFA the most accurate wristwatch powered by a mainspring today. Some of you with long memories in the watch business may have already guessed the origin of this name. In 1969, Grand Seiko introduced a mechanical creation called the VFA, which stood for Very Fine Adjusted. VFA watches achieved an astonishing rate of plus or minus 1 minute per month, and this was the inspiration for our new epoch-making UFA. The UFA, which is only available for Spring Drive, is a tribute to our proud history of precision watchmaking. If you consider that there are over 31 million seconds in a year, you may understand my pride in presenting a handcrafted watch that varies by just 20 seconds out of 31 million. This exceptional accuracy is made possible by Grand Seiko's latest spring drive technology, which blends the traditional energy of a mainspring with state-of-the-art electronic watchmaking. The story of spring drive begins in 1977 in the cold Shinshu countryside at a workshop that is now part of Seiko Epson Corporation. There, one outstanding engineer dreamed of doing the impossible, creating a perfect watch that would combine the mainspring of a mechanical watch with the extreme high precision of an electronic mechanism. To borrow an old saying, for us, the impossible just takes a little longer. In fact, it took more than 20 years of painstaking work before the very first spring drive movement appeared in 1999. The first Grand Seiko 9R spring drive followed 5 years later. When that caliber 9R65 was born in 2004, it was immediately recognized as one of the most important developments in luxury watchmaking. Not only could spring drive achieve a rate of plus or minus 15 seconds per month, but the distinctively smooth, continuous gliding motion of the second's hand evoked a Japanese sense of beauty and even seemed to capture the flow of time itself. Until now, the precision of all Grand Seiko watches, including spring drive, had always been measured in days or months. To raise that bar significantly so that the concept of accuracy in a wristwatch must now be measured against 12 months of performance was a task that pushed our finest watchmakers to their limits. However, as we have come to expect, they did achieve this impossible. The UFA is both the most precise Grand Seiko movement and the most compact model powered by the spring drive 9R movement, with a case diameter of just 37 millimeters. I would now like to share a few words from Mr. Eiichi Hiraya, the man who designed this remarkable UFA movement.
The biggest challenge in this movement development was achieving balance. Spring drive is a mechanism that balances energy by using the unwinding of a mainspring to drive a regulator using minute amounts of electricity, while at the same time providing a 3-day power reserve. As an evolution of this mechanism, in addition to energy balance, we focused on harmonizing opposing elements: thinness, robustness, and a long power reserve. A movement with a refined design and functional beauty achieves harmony, ensuring durability and longevity. As designers striving for the ideal wristwatch, we embrace these challenges and explore solutions to overcome them. It has been nearly 50 years since the concept of spring drive was conceived, and 21 years since its debut in Grand Seiko. To pass on this world-renowned, innovative mechanism and the passion inherited from its developers to the next generation, we remain committed to delivering timepieces that excite and inspire. Please look forward to what's next.
Spring drive UFA reaches new heights for Grand Seiko and highlights our evolution in high-precision watchmaking. In every way, this watch captures our spirit to push back boundaries and to be alive in time.
Beyond a time that ticks exists one that flows, continuous and ever-present, graceful and effortless. A more wondrous vision of precision. This is the challenge of Spring Drive, a task passed through decades, each adding the next innovation and refinement, getting closer and closer to a time that flows the way nature does. To glance at Spring Drive is to be in that flow oneself, witness to a hand that glides, capturing the motion of time, not counted, but felt. This is the evolution of precision. Alive in time. Grand Seiko Evolution 9.
In closing, I would like to say once again, what a great honor it is to share this special moment with you here in Geneva. I would also like to express our sincere appreciation to the organizers of Watches and Wonders for providing this opportunity to share with you a little more about Grand Seiko and Japanese culture. Let us all remember that time is a gift. Each moment is unique and irretrievable. Ichigo ichie. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup and ありがとうございました。